Hi, I am theciaellis, and welcome to Grandma's Homestead. And I'm in the office, bedroom slash whatever it is right now. And what I want to talk to you about is my word of the year. And yes, I'm late again this year. And I've kind of come to terms with me being late on this every year. I had several things uh, had to take priority over me doing this recording, but at the same time, it also gives me more time to truly decide if that's the word I want. And I've been thinking about it probably since October, because that's what several people I listen to and communicate with have had theirs chosen by October. And I've had mine pretty much chosen for about a month now, but I think I finally settled on it for sure and for good. And so I think I'm ready to finally tell you about it. Um, First of all, let's talk about why a word of the year. This is something that we kind of address every year. This started with um, a member of Nicole Sauce's Living Free in Tennessee group. Her name is Jenny Hill, and I tell you what, she's had a year. She's had a serious year, but she's had a life that's made almost every year a year. So, and she had, I don't know where she came up with this idea, but she had decided that if you focus on one word, that gives you something that you can focus on to get you whatever you're doing, your goals, your plans, your daily struggles, and all that other stuff that what might come up on a daily basis or weekly basis or whatever, to help you stay focused. Or if you stay focused on that one word, it'll help you get you closer to where you want to be. Some of them I've noticed have taken it a little farther and even had dissected a word down to, okay, here's my word of the year, and here's the good side of what I want from this word, and then what will come from that. Like people who want to grow, they want to grow their business and want the good from growing the business, but there's always growing pains. So they basically break it down to try to understand the good and the bad of each word. And I have not come to that level yet, but maybe I will one day. I don't know. So that's why several of us choose a word of the year and or something along that line. It's not it's most everybody like I said, they have theirs certainly done by the first of the year, and that way that gives them something to focus on for the whole year. This started in our group in the year 2020, and I was still getting a feel for how to do a word of the year. I guess we all do in a way anyway each year, but I had chosen the word persevere because I was going through a lot of crap. I was trying to take care of a lot of things at the time, and I thought I've got to persevere. I've got to be able to hang on. I've got to be able to keep on doing what I'm doing, and so my word I had chosen for that was persevere. Well, I did persevere, and I still to this day think that it was probably the right word for the time, but at times I felt like even the feeling of the word persevere felt like I was just hanging from a thread, and I needed to focus for the next year. I needed to focus on a word, excuse me, a word that is more positive. So when 2021 came around, I chose thrive. And I won't lie, that was a good word for me. I really enjoyed that word. I That was probably the year I think I came up with the phrase "live until you die." I was coming into my own basically with what I wanted to do with my YouTube channel. I was trying to, you try to learn your way as you go on different aspects of what it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life, and I had decided that year that I had wanted to thrive. And I believe that I did to an extent. And I was really grateful for the option of to have that word as my word of the year. 2022 was build. I had a lot of things going on at that time too. I was trying to learn how to build a website. I was trying to grow my YouTube channel. We were trying to build various infrastructures like a brooder shed and just different things around the farm. And then also including starting to really remodel the trailer house that we live in now. So that was a build too. And those were the physical aspects of build, and that was pretty good. But it was kind of interesting because I ended up with a like a serendipity type thing. I ended up learning how to build some wonderful relationships. I met people and developed friendships with them to the best of my ability. Most of these friendships are online. I have met them in person, like when I went to Living Free in Tennessee workshop a couple of years ago. When I go to Self Reliance Festival. I've been to that, I think, 3 times and stuff. So I've made some really wonderful connections, and I have built some wonderful relationships. So the word build for me that year was a good word for me. Last year, my word was prosper, and I thought that was going to be a good word. And I don't know what I did wrong, but this word did not work out for me. I did not prosper. I didn't come anywhere near it, honestly. And I even put it up on the refrigerator to remind myself of it on a regular basis and remember to look at it too. But I don't know. It just wasn't. I've been struggling this last year. I've been struggling what to do with my pigs and with my birds. I'm not getting any younger. I'm gonna be 62 this summer, and that's not old by what I feel like. But um, I haven't figured out the right infrastructure for my pigs, which is basically almost none. And to have the pigs where they are works out real good, except for when I try to move them. I don't have enough fencing available to move in advance to keep them in. And then when they're being contrary, and it's just wire, it's electric wire. I probably need more jewels in the wire. And because in general, it works pretty good unless they're intent on getting out, and they're going to get out. And that's when it turns into a problem. Essentially, especially for my husband, he does not like it when they get out. So, and I don't either, but it is what it is. So I haven't decided what to do with them yet. I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to really sell them off because these are the Idaho pasture pigs. I really like this breed. I'm really enjoying it. But I've already lost 2 boars. I lost one boar to the heat a couple of years ago in the summertime. And then my second boar that I spent money for, he hurt his back, and we had to put him down and put him in the freezer. So I don't have a real, I've got one of the piglets. He's going to be a year old in April, but he's kin to most of the pigs that I have, all except for one. you know. And these are registered breeds. The piglets themselves are not registered because I haven't had the need to register them, but their parents have been registered, and I don't know. I've just got a mess that I haven't figured out how to do with them yet. So, and I've had a lot of predator problems with my birds, and I don't know. And part of me just really wants to run away from home and travel the United States. So I don't know. I can't do that yet, but I think that is going to be somewhere in the future. My focus since I can't remember what year it is when Kinsey was 11. So we're talking about 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago when we got custody of Kinsey. She has been my sole focus in a whole lot of areas. And right now I've been going to all of her basketball games. I went to all of her softball games. Doing everything in my power to be there for her no matter what. That has been my focus. It's probably the reason I haven't been prospering is because I'm doing stuff for my granddaughter. Well, she's 17 now, and she's a junior in high school, and she's trying to decide what she wants to do. She's not even sure, because what I've been doing is I go to her games and I video them, and I've been actually had started a YouTube channel that needs a lot more work because I haven't got a lot of this footage done, but it's Kinsey Lackey Sports, and I put that out there because she told me she wanted to go to college on softball scholarship. So I haven't been able to figure out what they call Huddle, HUDL. Apparently, our school is not really big into that, and so because it's so little, so I'm trying to take a different route. Well, she told me the other day she's not sure that's what she wants to do now. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know what to do now. Whatever I want to be able to be there for her and to encourage her and be as helpful as I can and learn to stay out of the way with that too. But that's where my focus has been for a long time. And that's not necessarily something that would make me prosper. So I don't know. And then this foot surgery I had at the beginning of in the middle of December, which I'm really glad I've had it. I had bone spurs. I've had some calcified knots that need to be removed and stuff like that. And tomorrow, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm getting out of my cast and I'm going into a boot. I am excited about that. I mean, I understand it's going to make some changes in what I can do and what hurts and where it hurts and stuff, but um, I'm going to be looking forward to being a little more mobile than what I've been. I've been pretty good. I won't lie. I can take crutches and my knee scooter up and down stairs. I've been doing it at ball games. I take them up and down the stands. Uh, Going up and down our front steps on our porch it's been an adventure. But um, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job with that to the best of my ability. It has exhausted me on a daily basis. If I can't get my knee scooter in some place, I have to hop, or if I need to go to a different area, I have to take the crutches, and then I have to be careful I take the crutches so I don't get someplace that slips where the crutches themselves slip. So it's been a challenge. It's been kind of interesting. I've done okay with it, but I am very, very tired. And I won't lie, it has made me feel old. It has made me sit back and think, okay, are you not as tough as you thought you were? Are you getting to a point where you need to accept what's going on with your age? And that's been sorry. And that's been kind of a thing because my parents are going through some significant issues right now, and they still are not accepting their age and what's going on with them. And maybe we never do in my family. I don't know, but I'm watching my dad decline severely, mentally, um, cognitively. My mother's starting to decline. Well, she's been starting to decline for a long time cognitively too. Uh, uh, I don't know. All I can say is that my brother, who has been having to care for them, has done an exemplary job, and I'm very grateful for him to that. But it's also making me understand that I inherited a lot of my parents' stubbornness, which is good in a lot of ways, but also I'm having to step back and say, do I need to learn to accept a few things? And right now, honestly, probably not. Once I get back on my feet for good, I'm probably going to try to get back in there full force again. It has forced me to slow down though. So that doesn't go toward prospering either, but that's okay. I think I've learned a few lessons with this, and I think I'm okay with that. So, 2024, let's get into how I've come up with my word of the year for 2024. I understand. I don't know how many days I have left. We never do. You can be 10 years old and you still don't know how many days you have left. But when you get to be in your 60s, you go, ooh, well, I mean, it kind of started hitting me when I hit 50. I realized at 50 that I had lived longer than I'm probably going to live. So I have to assess, will I even have the energy to do even a fraction of what do I want to accomplish? Uh, I believe I will. I really do. I believe I'm going to get back on my feet and do things. Um, so my in my case, my word of the year is live. If you've been listening to any of my videos for any length of time, or watching them, you know that my motto is to live until you die. Get up off the couch, find something that keeps you up and going, and do the very best you can because this is all we've got. Okay. And it's kind of funny that I've had this motto for a long time, but I'm just now choosing live as my word of the year. So I've decided I'm going to enjoy life, live every moment that I can, accomplish what I can, and accept what I cannot. I will do my best. I certainly have lived more than half my life. I probably did that years ago. I do not, however, want to accept my age as a sign of giving up and watching television until I die. Because honestly, I've done plenty of that lately. I've had to keep my foot propped up. My husband loves to watch television. I love to watch football, and guess what? We've been in the playoff season. It took this foot surgery has taken me through the college playoffs, and now it's taken me through to the Super Bowl. So yeah, I've watched a lot of television, but I'm getting antsy. I'm really ready to get up and get around and do my get back on my feet again. I am ready to get up and live. It's going to be it's going to be slow. I've been in this cast for a month, and I believe I'm going to be in a boot for 6 weeks. So it's going to be incremental, and then I'm going to have to do more physical therapy. But I'm going to get going again, and I'm going to be up and raring to go. Okay, so now you know that my word is live. What is your word? I would like to know. Put it in the comments. Send me an email, theciaellis at gmail.com. Apparently, I need to get that changed and make it a part of my website, but I will learn how to do that too. But yeah, let me know what your word of the year is. God bless, guys. I'll see you next time.